Hello, sir. Go ahead and roll down your window for me, please.
I can hear you. Why am I being pulled over?
You can roll down your window, or I can go ahead and just place you under arrest. I don't want you to take the chance on rolling my hand up into your window.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. On a late December afternoon, Officer Michael Bowen of the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department was driving patrol when he noticed a vehicle roll through a stop sign without completing the stop. Officer Bowen immediately activated his emergency lights and floored it, passing through the same intersection to catch up to the vehicle. The vehicle turned into the next parking lot and parked, waiting for Officer Bowen to approach.
855, go ahead.
108th and Eastern on a gray Fiat, one occupant, South Dakota license 19 Sam.
The officer's ability to read the plate is important later, but after calling it in, Officer Bowen appears at a man named Joel's window. As Officer Bowen approached, Joel rolls the window down about 3 inches, just enough to communicate and exchange documents if required.
Hello, sir. Go ahead and roll down your window for me, please.
I can hear you.
Go ahead and roll down your window for me, please. Yes, it is.
I don't have to roll it down.
Okay. You can roll down your window, or I can go ahead and just place you under arrest.
For what?
For disobeying a lawful order. Because when you hand your information to me, I don't want you to take the chance on rolling my hand up into your window.
The exchange of documents does not require the officer's fingers to enter the opened window. It doesn't require a handshake, and is in fact a Fourth Amendment boundary. Furthermore, in Missouri there is no law that requires a driver to roll their window all the way down during a traffic stop. While officers may ask you to do so, the law does not mandate it, as long as you can clearly communicate, present your license and insurance, and remain visible. You're well within your rights. In fact, even Missouri's own Department of Revenue suggests that when you're unsure whether an approaching officer is legitimate prior to them identifying themselves, it's reasonable to roll your window down only far enough to talk. This serves as a practical safety measure for both the driver and the officer. A partially open window acts as a barrier that reduces the risk of sudden intrusion or escalation. It allows for verbal communication while still providing a buffer, especially in situations where an officer's intent may be questionable or unclear.
You can roll down your window, or I can go ahead and just place you under arrest. I don't want you to take the chance on rolling my hand up into your window.
It also protects the driver from bad weather, road debris, and aggressive behavior. Now, after being threatened with arrest, Joel begins recording.
Do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance, and registration for the vehicle?
I do.
Okay.
Why am I being pulled over?
I'd like to see that information, please.
Why
because you ran the stop
over?
sign.
Okay. What's your badge number, sir?
I'm Officer Bowen, 5087. Can I see that information, please?
Yes, sir. Stand by on the insurance.
Do you have the registration for the vehicle?
I do.
Can I see that as well, please?
Yes, you can.
Be right back with you, sir.
Thank you.
Officer Bowen returns about 8 minutes later.
All right, sir. There's your information.
Thank you.
I did cite you for the stop sign violation. That fine amount is $113.
The first citation was for rolling the stop sign, which Joel did not dispute. However, Officer Bowen issues 2 more tickets, seemingly in retaliation, and the events after this incident make it appear as though Officer Bowen, despite his many years of public service, may be one of the most anti-American tyrants to infiltrate the system.
I also cited you for having a tinted cover over your license, which makes it unreadable. That fine amount is $103.
Officer Bowen claims for the second citation that Joel's license plate cover was tinted, making it unreadable. But the license plate cover is observably clear, and the officer's body cam footage shows Officer Bowen reading the plate to dispatch without difficulty.
South Dakota license 19 Sam.
The third ticket was for no proof of insurance.
If you wish to plead guilty, all the payment instructions are right here. Or if you wish to contest those tickets, all the court information's right here. I also cited you for handing me an invalid insurance card. That is expired.
Whether true or not, Officer Bowen returned with the ticket already issued and never inquired as to whether Joel possessed current proof of insurance. However, it's important to note that in Missouri, this citation requires a mandatory court appearance, offering the possibility of Officer Bowen writing the ticket intentionally to inconvenience Joel as much as possible.
It is a mandatory court appearance set for February 4th, 2:30 in the afternoon, courtroom G as in George, downtown. Have any questions?
Yeah.
What's that?
Is there a reason why you threatened to arrest me for not rolling my window down?
Because it is a lawful order for you to do that. Have a safe day, sir.
Fortunately, Joel's brother, Jared, is a licensed attorney, and after he reviewed the cell phone footage, he took the case and requested the officer's dashcam and bodycam videos. Prior to the footage being released, Jared spoke to the prosecutor to see about a plea, as they weren't contesting the stop sign ticket. However, Jared was told that a note had been placed on the file, notifying the assistant prosecutors that they were not allowed to negotiate a plea agreement, and that Jared would have to speak with the head city prosecutor directly. When Jared met with her, she explained that Officer Bowen had called her personally to complain that Joel pasted a photo of the officer on Facebook, along with some comments criticizing the officer, and that because of the post, she was refusing to make the standard plea offer and requested numerous additional conditions, such as a 4-hour driver improvement course and 10 hours of community service. Jared reviewed the Facebook post and determined that it was clearly protected speech. He also noticed that despite decades of experience without promoting, the officer had mistakenly used the code for an expired license plate. Worse still was that he entered an expiration date in 2025, when the citation was issued in 2024. Jared emailed the prosecutor with the footage and proof of insurance, requesting a dismissal of the 2 superfluous tickets. He also expressed concerns over the additional conditions, suggesting that they were improper and only served as retaliation for protected First Amendment speech. As a show of good faith, Joel even voluntarily completed the 4-hour driver improvement course, hoping the prosecutor would negotiate, but she declined to dismiss the charges or amend the plea offer. Today, Officer Bowen is closer than ever before to retirement and teaches police officers how to cope with trauma.
I tell them, guys, you're gonna get stressed out. You're gonna feel that adrenaline dump, and then you're gonna drop from it.
In a tree along the river.
And you're gonna feel like you're just totally exhausted.
I had a very good friend. He had hung himself in a tree along the river. We're very private people. With the class that I teach, I try to teach them, if you need time alone, take that time in a tree along the river. Find something that calms you. A hobby, fishing, shooting, in a tree along the river. I coach youth sports.
Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you have a story you'd like to get help with, use my form in the description to submit it.